McHale who gets the catch. He's got patrol.
Since Tartan High School opened its doors in Oakdale, Minnesota in 1971, a natural rivalry was built with the school just to the North High Polars. However, in 2015, the two teams combined and rivals became allies as North Tartan became one and the TNT was formed. Tonight, North Tartan looks to explode the hopes of the Raiders from Hastings, and we have it for you here live on Suburban Community Channels TV 19. Alongside Allison Vogt, I am Alex Westhead. The puck has dropped and we are underway as a very prompt Tartan Ice Arena has started their game promptly at 7:30. So for Allison Vogt, Allison, you've had the opportunity to play with a cooperative school forming with a number of your rivals, first when you played for St. Cloud Cathedral and then when they became the St. Cloud Icebreakers. What's it like playing with other student athletes who normally you'd be in a rivalry with in other circumstances?
Well, I played for the St. Cloud Icebreakers, and then Tech joined us my junior year, and you know, it was definitely something that none of us were fans of. We love having that crosstown rivalry, but we had also grown up playing with a lot of them, so it was easy enough for us to gel together, and we formed a really close bond, actually. And to this day, one of my lifelong friends is from that rivalry.
This is the 6th season of the North Tartan TNT. Again, the combination of the two schools again here tonight between the Hastings Raiders and North Tartan. Again, both teams on the opposite ends of very lopsided final tallies as the first shot on goal is smothered there and held on for a face-off in the North Tartan end. Starting in goal tonight, it's number 30, the senior goaltender number 30, Alex Barber, on the season. Stats of a .150 goals against average and a save percentage of .810. We'll talk about a little bit later why we feel as though the North Tartan stats are a little bit off, specifically in the goaltending area. Face-off won by North Tartan. It'll come all the way around here to the near side. It can be played further up ahead now for Aaron Young, who tries to start the breakout all the way back into the Hastings end. Stopped just shy of the goal line. A chance for the goaltender for Hastings, Lauren Dubé, to come out and make a save. We're going to have a penalty here on the initial chance, and it'll be a power play first to North Tartan.
Hey, right away, that's an early penalty to take. You obviously don't want to try to take a penalty within the first, minute 15 of the game like they are here, but it's a way for Tartan to kind of get some, for North Tartan to get some fire underneath them and see if they can score a goal.
For the TNT, a 25% power play through 3 games this season. They've had their last 3 contests postponed due to COVID regulations, and so they'll have their first chance on the power play here tonight. Hastings on the other side of the ice, an 82.4% penalty kill for the Raiders from Hastings just to the south on Highway 61. Taken to the half wall, or the end boards rather, can be skid around here. A centering pass in front, has no receiver, and the puck goes all the way back on the far side for Kiara Siaclaus, sister of Maddie Siaclaus, who leads North Tartan all time with 26 goals from 2015 to 2017. Hastings trying to start the breakout back the other way and cleared down the length of the ice by Madden Hansen, a freshman forward for Hastings, and then North Tartan again will have to start back behind their own net. North Tartan entering this contest following an 8-0 loss to the Gentry Academy Stars on Saturday of last week. A Gentry Academy team that on both sides of the ice is dominating all opponents at every level. I imagine a conversation at some point will have to happen there about Gentry Academy moving forward. Hastings sends it back all the way back into the defensive end for North Tartan as the puck can come here again out of the near side for Ella Rossler. Working into the slot there, a chance from a sharp angle, gotten to by the goaltender Dubé, who holds on as streaking into the crease was Alyssa Ettlinger. And now the whistle blows in a face-off. So 51 seconds remaining on the power play time to North Tartan. And a face-off coming up here in the Hastings Raiders zone for Hastings. Again, victorious in their last time out. 8-1 winners over Visitation. And a 1-5 record, 0-3 in Metro East play so far. This for North Tartan, their first game in Metro East play so far here in the season. 43 seconds remaining on the power play time for the TNT as the puck controlled here in the attacking zone by Hastings. Trying to go for a short-handed goal as the puck sent in by Maddie Daly. And again, trying to clear back in as North Tartan lines change. Both teams have neither scored nor allowed a short-handed goal so far this season. And so North Tartan trying to skate back away here through the neutral zone. Into the attacking zone, game by Ettlinger. Trying to stick handle, now we'll cut it back here, working it back to the blue line. Cleared, fielded there by Elena Martinez, sends a shot on goal. And the goaltender Dubé for Hastings has to make the save. All the way back again for Ettlinger. Nice little stick handle here, trying to cut it back again to the half wall here with 5 seconds remaining on the power play time as the puck leaks back through the center. Where it can be picked up again back in the North Tartan defensive end as the Raiders return to full strength. North Tartan on the season, again 3 games played so far. They average 3.33 goals per game, 10 goals scored for North Tartan on the season. Each of those 10 goals coming in their season opening win against Visitation back on the 14th of January. They have not scored a goal in either of their 2 contests since, which means that it's been almost a month since last North Tartan has scored a goal. Granted, COVID a factor in that.
That's going to make the girls hungry. You know, there's nothing more frustrating when you get shut out, but then to get shut out twice in a row, definitely is going to make you hungry and going to make you work hard. Biggest thing with that is North Tartan needs to make sure that they're not cheating up the ice, that they're not going to be giving things up the middle, and that they're still taking care of their own defensive zone. Difficult
shot gotten to by the goaltender Alex Barber for North Tartan down the length of the ice, and icing is called. So 12:53 remaining here, first period. Shots on goal, unfortunately, not put up here at Tartan Arena, so we'll update those as best we can, as David Schuyler doing an excellent job of keeping track of that information in the truck. We mentioned earlier that the goaltending and shots on goal statistics a little bit off for North Tartan. Reason being, their last time out against Gentry Academy, and they score off the opening draw. Lauren Scove with the goal, and the Raiders take the 1-0 lead.
Yeah, it's just a quick little goal off the face-off. Sometimes that's all you need to make, catch the goalie kind of off guard when they're just getting set up for a face-off, and she just finds it far side on the ice.
So Lauren Scove with her 2nd goal of the season. That goal coming at the 4:10 mark of the opening period. So 1-0, the Hastings Raiders lead here at North Tartan High School. And again, exactly the start that North Tartan did not want coming out of the game. Out of the defensive zone, trying to carry the puck here through center ice, but offsides is called as the TNT make a move at the blue line. What we're trying to get into before the goal scored by Scove for the Raiders is that in their game against Gentry, 35 shots on goal were recorded, but yet no shots on goal were recorded against Visitation, and only 1 shot on goal recorded against the Hudson Raiders. So the question becomes, is there accuracy there or is there not? And we tend to think not, but the stats we report to you are what we have been given. Nice play by Peyton Schwantes to come on down from the point and pinch the puck as it comes back here to the near side. Held in there by Kiera Searclaws. All the way back up to the far side as Hastings look to maintain possession now as it's taken away here by Hastings as they try to clear the puck back up through center. Schwantes with a nice play to try to keep the puck alive. It comes back here onto the near side for the Raiders as they look to carry back into the attacking zone. Bergquist sent the puck further up ahead into the zone for CC Bernard, but again the puck rings around the end boards, and Hastings trying to maintain possession as the puck comes on to the goaltender Barber from the blue line. Will have another face-off.
North Tartan came out and kind of pushed right away off that face-off and had some good offensive zone time. Of course, here the puck's down in their defensive zone, but I thought they had a good push after that first goal, and they just need to keep that up and still make sure that they keep taking care of their defensive zone.
Alex Barber in goal for the North Tartan TNT. Played in 2 periods of the contest against North Tartan a week ago, and then 5 goals against.
Thanks.
Against Gentry Academy beforehand. For those of you watching on Facebook and YouTube, we apologize for the frozenness of the stream that you might be watching again. Temperature, the likely factor. It's very chilly in the Twin Cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul today, so our stream may be a little bit behind of where it should be for this time. So we apologize in advance, but we thank you for watching nonetheless. Puck controlled by North Tartan as they'll send the puck into the attacking zone there by Ettlinger. Can be dug out of the end boards here by Maddie Daly. And then back off to the far side corner for Ireland Zaruba. Trying to send the puck out of the half wall, but it's tied up here into the skates of the Hastings Raiders. Now they dig it free back to the near side here for Caitlin Petrick. Petrick, the team leader, tied for the team leader in goals with 3 goals on the season for Hastings. Again, a number of goal scorers for Hastings all have 1, but Radent, Petrick, and Hansen, the scoring leaders coming into play today for the Hastings Raiders. Near side for Petrick, looking further up ahead here for Jada Hansen into the attacking zone, but the puck loose back through the neutral ice area. Can be picked up again here by North Tartan. Jillian Tabaka onto the near side, got further ahead here for Rossler. Rossler trying to work in, push down, the arm of the official stays down. Tabaka trying to send the puck back in further before it's loose back here. And then Tabaka gains it again at center, sends it back down in. 10:23 remaining here, first period, 1-0. The Hastings Raiders lead on the strength of Lauren Scove's goal at the 4:10 mark here for her second goal of the season, giving Hastings the 1-0 lead. Offensively for Hastings, there's a chance there, batted down through the upper part of the ice as the Raiders try to carry back through center. Offensively for Hastings, they average 2.50 goals per game, 27.2 shots on goal per game, and score on 10% of their shots, as they've played a total of 6 games so far compared to North Tartan's 3. So the puck went in behind the glass near the North Tartan bench, and we'll have a neutral ice drop coming. Again, you see there on your camera, first-year head coach for North Tartan, Jamie Nowicki, a player at Tartan when Tartan was just the Tartan Titans in girls hockey. Also played collegiately in the MIAC for the Hamlin Pipers, just down the road at Trier Rink in St. Paul. Centering pass from the corner is no good, and the rebound got to her again here by North Tartan. Fluttering puck on through, missed the net wide to the right of Dubé. It can be picked up here by Hastings as they look to start the break on back the other way. CC Bernard trying to carry back out, but it's held in here by Lauren Hubbard as the Raiders try to break out, but they can't do so. Puck down low to the corner, all the way past Elena Martinez onto the far side again here, where a good play again, pinching down from the defense, made by Madison Rosenthal, one of the seniors on this North Tartan roster. And the puck all the way back to the far side again for Hastings. Ava Hale through center as she tried to clear it further up ahead there for Michaela Bergquist, but the puck still back into the defensive zone here for Tartan. Skating through in the attacking zone, wristed shot on through, nice block made by Hubbard, and the puck taken again by Hastings briefly before they lose it right here at the neutral ice. Sent back down and low. Chance again for North Tartan as the puck goes all the way back down again. Trying to work their way through. Sent the shot through. Dubé tried to make the save, and Lambert was trying to look for the redirection. All the way back to the blue line to the half wall. They tie up there. Chance again for Lambert as the puck battled for right there at the half wall. A little bit further along there, intercepted play there once again by Ettlinger for North Tartan, and a stick save made by Dubé. Puck slapped around to the near side here by Ava Hale as the Raiders try to break back out here. It's held in again by North Tartan. So after giving up that goal, North Tartan really doing a good job of putting pressure on the Hastings Raiders end.
Yeah, they've put on a lot of pressure. They've had some good time in the offensive zone. You know, it seems like the ice is a little bit more chopped up in Hastings' end than it is on their own end. And, you know, if they keep up this pressure, they're going to get one here pretty quick. They've had some good chances, some good rebounds. They just got to figure out a way to put one home. Icing
call again, so the face-off coming up here to the right of Dubé. For the Hastings Raiders, members of the Metro East since 2014. Previously part of the Suburban East, the program for Hastings began in 1998. The winningest coach in Hastings Raiders history is Jeff Corkish, who was head coach from 1999 to 2016, a win-loss record of 250, 163, and 39 for the Raiders. And it is a part of the heyday in which the Raiders had in the early part of the 2010s. The arm is up again, and this time Hastings will head to the power play for a body check.
Yeah, that one felt a little bit maybe like retaliation because her teammate did go down hard into the boards, which there was nothing called on that, so I don't know if she saw that, maybe got a little frustrated, but of course, as we all know, a gripe that's pretty common. You can't check in girls or women's hockey, and so to the power play, Hastings goes. Ella Rossler with the 2-minute minor for body checking. That'll give Hastings their first chance in the power play through 6 games this season for the Raiders, 14.3% on the power play. And perhaps due to low percentage and low amounts of time in which North Tartan has had to go on the power play, their penalty kill percentage so far, 33% on the penalty kill. No, that's not a misread. 33% on the penalty kill for North Tartan so far in this very young season for them. Just their 4th game. Great clearance there, proves otherwise, and perhaps proves that stat is inaccurate, as it has to be stopped by Dubé coming out of the crease. Raiders and the TNT, they tie up there. Hand pass is legal in the defensive zone, so it does not get called as it would have been in the neutral or offensive zone. Great job down and low there by Rachel Novak to try to keep the puck into the corner. Now a chance back in through neutral ice as it
skips high into the air right at the blue line, and there is the delayed offside call that comes. Again, part of that just because the official could not get the gator down to blow the whistle. And so a face-off at neutral ice. 1:17 remaining on the power play time to the Hastings Raiders. 7:05 remaining in the first. 1-0 Hastings leads.
Okay, something I've noticed so far, as I said, there's no checking in women's and girls hockey, but that doesn't mean it can't be physical, as we saw in the corner there. Both two players going in, and both of them end up on the ice. It's been a physical game so far. There's been some little tussles after whistles in the corners, and it's been fun to watch.
Kiki Radin trying to quarterback the power play as it's sent back in nicely. Great read there by Tabaka, who sends the puck back in. Trying to reset as Benson will send the puck further in here for Hastings. Gotten to first here again by Schwantes. Rung all the way around far side here for Tabaka. But regaining the puck here is Kiki Radin. And center ice for Hastings. Ramsbacher leads it. Raiders in assists with 4, sends a puck back in down with 37 seconds remaining on the power play time to Hastings. Radin further up here on the near side for Zaruba, who sends the puck in as it goes back to the far corner boards. Picked up here in the corner as North Tartan able to flip that puck back out. It's picked up again through the defensive zone here for Radin. Off to the far side, trying to start a break into the attacking zone. Kylie Gruden hits into the skates of the linesman on the near side as it's flipped back down and again for Ireland Zaruba. Centering pass in front, and Barber makes a tough save. Unable to hold the zone though, as the puck goes all the way back for Lauren Hubbard to recover for Hastings. 5 seconds remaining on the power play time to the Raiders. As he's gone to skating back here again, Kylie Gruden, and now the TNT have returned to full strength. Hubbard has to cut back off to the far side for Gruden through the skates of a couple of players here to the near side. Ireland Zaruba flips the puck into the opposite zone as the forward lines have to change for Hastings and the Raiders. Puck picked up behind the net. Can be gathered up here by Madison Rosenthal, who tries to start a breakout, but then bothered by Lexi Ramsbacher, who forces a turnover into the corner as the two teams fight for the puck here right near. And now another power play upcoming as the roughing minor will get called, and we're going to have a little bit more here, I think.
Yeah, she's. I wonder what they're going to call here, but I'm wondering if Hastings will maybe get an extra penalty on this or not.
So Ramsbacher is in the penalty area for Hastings already. The door is open for North Tartan. It looks like, see the 7, I believe that's Rossler who's taking a seat here. So it looks like they will go 4-on-4. If you take a look here at the play into the corner, you see a pretty good tie-up between the two teams, but then
she shoves her head down. It's a pretty easy call for the ref to make all day.
So I think you saw as well Ella Rossler having a conversation. Now we're going to have extended time as wait for the official announcement. The only 2 minutes up is the minor penalty to Ramsbacher. So I believe it'll be a power play here for North Tartan as they're 0 for 1 so far. And 25% coming into the game today on the season. As again, they will have to send in an extra player to serve the additional minor. As McKenna Benson will take the seat and will serve the extra 2. So off the face-off in the attacking zone for North Tartan. Puck goes off the skates and then flung down beautifully by Kiki Radin, and on goal no less. And now another icing call is coming, or another face-off in the defensive end for the shot on goal stopped by Barber.
For these two teams, you can tell there's already been some fiery intensity between them, but I feel like the refs have done a good job by kind of trying to nip it in the bud right away to call those penalties on things like that, where you're shoving another player's head down. It's completely uncalled for. You can't do something like that. So we'll see what happens. I'm kind of excited for the rest of this game to see how intense it can get. Defensive
zone draw won by Tartan as they look to start the breakout past Tabaka, and then off the skates there again of Alexa Anderson. Recovered here by North Tartan, and then a turnover again for Hastings with a chance into the slot, and a good save by Barber with a shorthanded bid from Lawrence Gove.
And North Tartan, they're having trouble with their breakout. Sometimes on the power play, especially if you haven't had a lot of chance or a lot of opportunities on it, it can get really flustered and really kind of, cluttered. And right there once again, another save for North Tartan there.
Into the glove of Barber, so another defensive zone draw. 1:27 remaining on the North Tartan power play. Their second of the game, 0 for 1 so far. Face-off won by Hastings. Ooh, and a little deflection there by Alyssa Ettlinger sends the puck again to the corner. Dug out here by Jada Hansen as Hansen will fall, and that'll make it 4-on-4.
Yeah, I think these refs are going to start really calling a lot of things here. They're not going to let this get out of hand. So I think these, something for both teams to take note of, that the refs aren't going to let you kind of get away with a lot of things, so make sure you play a clean hockey game. Elsewhere
tonight in Tartan, Titan, and Metro East Conference action, Henry Sibley and St. Paul at the Class 2A number 3 Hill Murray Pioneers. Matamidi, the 16th ranked Matamidi Zephyrs at Simley. Visitation at number 6 South St. Paul. In boys basketball for Tartan, they are home to Providence Academy. And then the girls basketball is North St. Paul versus Hill Murray. Put that in there for all of our Polar fans that might be watching here tonight as well. Possession here in the attacking zone as the two teams will skate 4-on-4 aside. Here for about another 52 seconds before a brief power play here. Well, and then that'll give North Tartan another power play. So the penalties coming frequently between these two teams, as that's the 5th penalty assessed on the period. That will result in a power play. Yeah, there's no room to socially distance in those penalty box right now. 3 players in there for Hastings, 2 in for North Tartan. We're going to get a 4-on-3, something you don't really see too often, and especially in high school hockey. So it'll be interesting to see how this opens up the ice for North Tartan to maybe take advantage of on their power play. So 47 seconds of 4-on-3 time for North Tartan. 4:07 remaining here in the first period, 1-0. Hastings leads on the Lauren Scove goal coming at 4:10 of the first period, her second goal of the season. Off the draw, Ettlinger. Through center ice, gaining the attacking zone, puts the puck back here now, and a chance on the near side for Elena Martinez. Risks a shot through as she tried to look for the tip and the redirection on the far side. Held in here. Ettlinger walking back at the near circle, going back to the blue line, and a chance here again for Rosenthal. Risks the shot through there as the stick tied up here, flung down the length of the ice. And the Hastings Raiders can change here. 10 seconds remaining on the 4-on-3 before 4-on-4 time begins. It'll be about 40 seconds of 4-on-4 time before another power play for North Tartan. Ettlinger slowly up ahead in the attacking zone here for Ellie Volkers. Actually, that's Elena Martinez, rather. Ettlinger working down in, shot through off the glove of Dubé, and it goes to the far corner. 4-on-4 time for another 30 seconds. As the Raiders get one skater back. Tied up into the skates. Taken away here by Martinez. A centering pass in front. Side of the net. And picked up again here by Martinez. Martinez a little bit too far for everybody on the centering pass, and so 15 seconds remaining on the 4-on-4 before about 30 seconds of power play time. Ettlinger trying to cut it back, avoiding the forecheck of Ireland Zaruba. Ettlinger still trying to break it free, but then comes to the corner boards where it can be dug out again here by Jada Hansen for Hastings, and then recovered back the other way for the Raiders as Ava Hale. Further up ahead in the attacking zone, it's knocked in there by Zaruba, as now the 13 seconds remaining on power play time here for North Tartan, as all 3 penalties have expired without a goal so far. Now a chance back here under the near side. Working her way in, Peyton Schwantes with speed. From the half wall, lost possession of it, but a shot fired wide to the left by Rachel Novak. Another shot through, missed the net as Dubé was in the butterfly looking to play. Schwantes, as the Raiders return to full strength, here with 1:55 remaining in the first period. Shot on goal from Schwantes, knocked aside by the goaltender Dubé. Into the half wall. Still loose, cleared back out of the zone by Jada Hansen. Back into the defensive end for North Tartan by Sia Klaus as they try to carry the puck here right near the red line. Hastings will send a shot on goal as it's Madden Hansen who makes the shot. Collision right into the slot as well. And the puck once again back into the Hastings defensive end. Fresh off the bench. Nice little toe drag. They score! North Tartan, with the benefit of that power play time, found some things that work, and they get on the scoreboard. Riley Novak with the goal, her second of the season, and we're tied at 1.
She did a good job of just kind of dipsy-doing through the neutral zone right into the offensive zone, and she just casually threw it on net, she just could casually score a goal, and it went.
So for Riley Novak, the sophomore for North Tartan, her second goal on the season, and that levels the game at 1 here with 1:20 remaining here in the first period. Off the face-off, save made by the goaltender Barber, and another face-off in the North Tartan end.
That's got to feel good for Tartan, especially after getting shut out for the last 2 games. You know, getting that first one, you know, you kind of grip your stick a little bit harder while you're just trying to kind of force a goal in, and then once there's one that goes in, it's almost like a weight's been lifted off your shoulders, and you can play a little bit, breathe a little bit easier, play a little bit, you know, with a little bit less pressure.
These two teams are used to close contests. A year ago, a 2-0 season series win for North Tartan, a 3-1 win at Hastings on December the 3rd, and then a 2-1 win home to Hastings on February the 3rd. Back in the corner. And the puck all the way back through the center, where it's picked up here by Maddie Daly. Looking to reset here for Hastings. Daly off to the far side there for Rada. And redirected here by Bergquist as the Raiders try to regain the attacking zone through center. Puck intercepted here by Maddie Daly, and then a turnover here at neutral ice as the TNT try to break into the zone there by Ella Rossler. And then the puck all the way again to the corner onto the far side. Puck redirected. Gone to here by Schwantes, who puts a shot on goal, and the save made by the goaltender Dubé, who holds on for the faceoff. 21-5 remaining in the first period of play. 1-1 the score. The goals coming at the 4:10 mark for the second of the season by the senior Lauren Scove, and then just a few moments ago at the 15:38 mark by the sophomore number 36 Novak. Puck here on the near side. Sent slowly back out by Caitlin Petrick, back into the attacking zone. There's a couple of stick lifts attempted by Ramsbacher. And the puck all the way back onto the far side. Schwantes again, out of the corner. Rung all the way around to the far side there again. A little bit too far for everybody. And the horn sounds here on what was a very back and forth first period, but North Tartan starting to take advantage near the last half of it.
Yeah, it definitely felt like a very even game so far. Both sides have had their chances and their opportunities, plenty of shots on goal, and of course, as we saw, plenty of penalties in that period, which definitely can interrupt the flow of the game, but I felt like both teams handled that adversity well.
Well, the Zamboni about to make its way onto the ice. We'll be back in just a few moments for some first period conversation. After one period, Hastings won and North Tartan won. This is your home for North Tartan girls hockey.
The thing that drives me every day as a dad is him. His real name is Darian, and we call him Day for short. Every day he's hungry for something, whether it's affection, attention, knowledge. And there's this huge responsibility in making sure that when he's no longer under my wing, that he's a good person. I think the advice I would give is you don't need to know all the answers. The craziest thing was believing that your dad knew everything. So as a dad, you felt like you had to know everything. You had to get everything right. It's okay to make mistakes. Just do it from the right place. As long as it's coming from love, then, you know, it kind of starts to work itself out. I want him to be able to sit back one day and go, we worked together, we did a good job. I'll say my kid's pretty dope.
Hey, chat. Why do I wear a mask? Because when I'm not behind the screen, my mask is my cheat code. And when we stop the spread, we level up. What's the next level? Hanging with friends again. You're right, masks have always been a part of our community. I miss you guys too. Being face to face is truly the next level. Here's the cheat code. Stop the spread of Corona. Mask up, America.
Emotes say a lot, but they can't say it all. Think your guildmate is struggling? Try these dialogue options. Go beyond emotes. Check in with your guildmates at seizetheawkward.org.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's in the
soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
The Asian longhorned beetle is an invasive insect, a black and white tree-eating menace. It's here in our area, eating holes in our trees. Perfectly round holes, no larger than a dime, in trees across our region. The Asian longhorned beetle is destroying our trees. It burrows inside, where it literally eats our trees where they stand. Then it chews its way out, making that round hole you see. Lots of these beetles mean lots of holes. Holes that could take away lots of our trees. Look for holes in your trees. By keeping an eye out, we can put an end to the Asian longhorned beetle and help keep our trees safe. Report the Asian longhorned beetle. Don't let it put a hole in our tree population. Call or go online at asianlonghornedbeetle.com.
We all make more than 35,000 decisions a day. Most are small, but some can be life-changing.
When it comes to taking care of yourself, the most important choices can be hard to make. Like having a tough conversation instead of ignoring a buddy's call.
Or being there for support, not assuming things will just get better. Make the decision to be there, for the veterans in your life, for your community, for yourself. Learn more at BeThereForVeterans.com.
First intermission here from Tartan Arena on a sub-zero Friday night in the Twin Cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul. 1-1 the score here from Tartan Arena between two Metro East teams that have gone back and forth here. And we thought coming into this game that this would be a pretty close contest, but North Tartan towards the back half of that period, especially with that odd multiple penalties, multiple power play, oddity time, seemed to really take control of the pace of play.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely thought Tartan, they came out after they got that goal scored on them, and then with all the penalties and stuff, they didn't let kind of like some of that adversity, kind of some of that jumbleness that kind of happens when there's that many penalties, regardless if you have the power play or not. They didn't let them kind of affect their anything that's going on with them, and they were able to, move ahead and get a goal in place. And now we have a 1-1 game, and it's been a really intense first period, so I'm excited to see what the next two periods bring.
The scoring opened for the Hastings Raiders. Immediately off the face-off draw, Lauren Scove picks up the loose puck and fires it past the goaltender Barber for North Tartan, giving the Hastings Raiders the 1-0 lead. Then following a series of penalties and power plays, beautiful chance there as it's scored by the sophomore for North Tartan, number 36, Riley Novak, to tie the game up at 1, the first goal for North Tartan since the 14th of January. Again, between these two teams, shots on goal through one period of play, 9-8 in favor of the North Tartan TNT. The big stat to look for here, power play zone. North Tartan 0 for 3 so far in the power play. Hastings 0 for 1, but North Tartan has really gotten the benefit of having those power plays to set up and practice that flow in the attacking zone.
Yeah, it definitely helps a lot. They did have like a 4-on-3 for about 40 seconds and another 5-on-4 for about 30 at the end of the period there, which those are not full power plays, so that does kind of make a little bit of a difference as far as I'm saying being 0-3, but it definitely gave them some of the offensive push that they needed, and I think that helped them generate some momentum going forward.
Again, we do want to say hello to the 11 of you currently watching on Facebook.com/Suburban Community Channels and to the 15 or so of you that are currently watching on YouTube. 1-1 the score after one period of play. We'll be back for the start of the second in just a few moments. This is your home for North Tartan TNT hockey.
Some kids never smile. They're embarrassed by their crooked teeth. They want braces like the other kids, but their families can't afford them. Some may even try to straighten their teeth themselves. That can make everything worse. Luckily, there's Donated Orthodontic Services, a program from the American Association of Orthodontists. It helps provide orthodontic treatment to kids and teens whose families can't afford it. For kids who apply, are approved, and are matched with a volunteer orthodontist, it can be life-changing. Their treatment is in the hands of an expert, a licensed local orthodontic specialist who improves their smiles by correctly aligning teeth and jaws. Some kids think they'll never smile again, but donated orthodontic services may help them smile with confidence. To link to the application and eligibility requirements, visit aaoinfo.org.
Do you worry about how much someone drinks?
Do you feel angry or depressed most of the time? Do you feel neglected or unloved?
Do you feel you attract people who tend to be compulsive or abusive?
Do you have money problems because of someone else's drinking?
Are you afraid or embarrassed to bring your friends home?
Do you feel that if the drinker loved you, she or he would stop drinking?
If you answered yes to any of these questions, you are not alone.
More than half of all adults have a family history of alcoholism.
Not everyone trapped by alcohol is an alcoholic.
Families and friends are suffering too. Al-Anon and Alateen can help. Call 1-866-200-0223 or visit alanon.org/help.
I had to pack up all my things. I had to leave my home. And I never knew where I was going next. It felt like I never even had a say. But then you came along.
Change a child's story. There's a child in foster care waiting for a volunteer like you. Learn how you can help at casaforchildren.org.
Un ataque cerebral puede ser fácil de detectar. Su ser querido no logra hablar o quizás no puede moverse, pero existe otro síntoma de ataque cerebral que muchos de nosotros no vemos. Se llama negligencia espacial y puede ocurrir durante o después de un ataque cerebral, causando movimientos visuales distorsionados. Afortunadamente, existe una solución que utiliza tecnología óptica basada en prismas durante la rehabilitación. Si usted o su ser querido experimenta un ataque cerebral, pregúntele a su doctor sobre la negligencia espacial. Encuentre más información en kesslerfoundation.org.
It is the most amazing gift that you can give someone. It's seeing individuals have an opportunity for their lives that they would never have again.
Selfless service is the principle that guides Army National Guard soldiers to be ready whenever disaster strikes. They have a stake in the well-being of the neighborhoods where they live and work. They train part-time to be ready to serve at all times. Selfless service. It's what inspires the men and women of the Army National Guard to be part of something greater than themselves. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more.
Half a pass left on the ice, resurfacing here after one period of play. 1-1 the score at the end of one period between the Hastings Raiders and the North Tartan TNT in a Metro East Conference matchup. The Metro East, through about a month of games, looks like this. Matamidi and the Zephyrs at the top, 3-1 overall. And South St. Paul, Simley, Hill Murray, North Tartan with their first game in conference play today, and then Hastings and Henry Sibley St. Paul rounding out the bottom. Again, always an asterisk with Hill Murray as they only play each of their conference opponents once, but currently the Matamidi Zephyrs at Simley right now are the leaders in the Metro East Conference. With Allison Vogt, I am Alex Westhead. Our broadcast crew here tonight: Ian Felix, Kenny, whose name I heard multiple times but did not write down because I am not a good friend, but I'll get that for you here in a moment too. Stephen Adams as well on camera, David Schuyler and Arlen Becker in the truck, and Dean Gross is master control here tonight. Updating you on the out-of-town scores from across the Twin Cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul and beyond. 19 games Going on tonight in girls hockey, Dodge County 4-1 over Laverne, Andover 3-0 up over Blaine, and Crookston 2-0 over Detroit Lakes, and Warroad and Gentry Academy scoreless from the TCO Sports Garden. The only scores being reported on the Star Tribune press hubs as of this moment. So as we look to get started here in the second period, for North Tartan, you look at the previous matchups here, only 9 meetings again, as North Tartan's first year in existence as a co-op was 15-16. North Tartan has won each of the last 4 matchups before Hastings won the 4 matchups prior, having a tie in there as well. So it's a pretty balanced play between these two teams.
Yeah, looking at that, of course, that means each team's 4-4-2 against each other. So as we kind of expected here tonight, we expected a close game. We expected a game that was going to have some intensity to it, especially since these teams do seem to go back and forth they seem to go back and forth with these scores. They seem to go back and forth with these games. And so, as they say, you can't have a rivalry unless both teams win, and that's what both teams do in this rivalry here.
Hastings head coach Tim Duggan in his second season through 2 seasons, a record of 7-24-0 for the Hastings Raiders. He was part of the first St. Michael Albertville boys hockey team in 1979 to 1980 as a freshman, and then immediately got started into coaching with St. Michael Albertville, and then Totino Grace in 97 to 98, in the first year in which Totino Grace was a girls hockey school, before now Totino Grace in their first year as a co-op as part of the Osseo Park Center cooperative team. Very nice article about Hastings head coach Tim Duggan in rivertowns.net back in November of 2019. So feel free to give that a chance to check it out when you get a chance to do so. Hastings had 4 players named to the All-Metro East Conference team a year ago. Caitlin Petrick, the only all-conference. Larson, Munson, and Hansen, all honorable mentions for the Hastings Raiders. As the teams return to the ice here, ready to get started here at beautiful Tartan Arena. Again, upcoming schedules here, weather permitting, of course. Again, we have to navigate and battle with the cold sometimes. Next Friday, me and Jordan Gustafson will be actually not too far from here, as we will be in the North Tartan High School gym, as we will be taking on Tartan and North in the 6-2-2 rivalry. But before that, girls hockey, White Bear Lake and Eastridge from the White Bear Sports Center coming up this Tuesday. Boys basketball on the 16th, Matamita and North from the Zephyr Gym. Then boys hockey from the TCO Sports Garden, White Bear Lake versus Forest Lake, a very high-flying Forest Lake Raiders against the White Bear Lake team who has won each of their last 2 matchups. Very nice win for them against Irondale last night, 6-1. And then we'll round out the month with girls basketball, White Bear Lake versus Park from the South Campus. Second period about to get started underway here. Again, you see the head coach for North Tartan in her first season, Jamie Nowicki. 1-2 so far. Again, played for the Tartan Titans before playing 4 years at Hamlin University as a member of the Vipers out of the Division III in the MIAC. Goaltending matchup, again, resetting it here for you. Lauren Dubé, the junior, number 33 for Hastings, as you see there. Grace Gerlach, freshman defender, on your camera screen. Camera screen's not really a phrase at all, is it? That's too bad. Alex Barber on the other end to our left for North Tartan. Face off at neutral ice. It's won by North Tartan as they'll send it back into their own defensive zone. Alyssa Ettlinger back into the defensive end, coming into play today. Jillian Tabaka led all North Tartan scorers with 3 goals. 7 other TNT players were tied with 1 goal apiece. Now back into the attacking zone again. Kiara Siaklaus. Lots of puck battle there. Goes off of a skate where Hastings can have a chance back to take it back out through center. Petrick back into the defensive end where it can be recovered here first by North Tartan as they try to carry it back out again here. Ettlinger. Ettlinger, long stretch pass, wide open in the attacking zone. A chance for Anderson. Oh no! I thought she hit the post but was unable to do so. So the arm is up on the far side for icing, and a missed breakaway on a defensive meltdown by the Hastings Raiders, and the game's still tied at 1.
Yeah, she was floating up there all alone, did a great job of yelling for her teammates, and her teammate picked her head up, saw her, and was able to hit her in stride. She had the goalie beat on that side. If she would have just, hit the net, I think that would have been a goal.
Kind of looks like you shooting against me in that shootout that we had in Hockey Finder a couple of years ago. Face off to the right of the goaltender Dubé. It's 1 sent back to the half wall near the Zamboni doors. It's tied up a couple of players in the skates. Again, alongside former St. Cloud icebreaker Allison Vogt. I am Alex Westat. One of 19 girls high school hockey games going on a Friday. Friday's very busy in this COVID schedule. And now a chance back on the 2-on-1, quickly into the attacking zone. Scove, the lone goal scorer for Hastings, a little bit too far off the stick of Madden Hansen. But it's held in here by Hastings with a chance in the attacking zone. Redirection off of a stick in front, recovered here by Anderson for North Tartan. Off of the stick there of Jada Hansen, held in here by Hastings, and now Jada Hansen picks the puck up again on the half wall, trying the short side. Hit the side of the cage on the post, out of play, and a face-off again in the North Tartan end.
And the goalie did a good job of coming out there and kind of just challenge her there. Almost like, I don't know, I kind of saw almost like a Daria to try to score on the short side top shelf, and got her shoulder in the way. I was able to make the save.
You see there on the shoulder patch of the goaltender Alex Barber, the North High Polar Bear logo, one of the best logos in high school hockey in the state of Minnesota. It's a shame they don't use it more. And of course, the North High boys can't either because they're now co-op with score! Play-by-play announcer whining about polar bears, and TNT strikes again.
Yeah, I think that's your polar bear thing stems from you being a White Bear Lake kid that loves, for some reason, has a weird obsession with white bears. But right here, just another nice shot. He's able to beat her on that far side, it looks like. Once again, shooting low. You know, all 3 goals that we've seen tonight have been low shots that beat the goaltender. Alyssa
Ettlinger with her 2nd goal of the season. That'll be the 6th point for Ettlinger. She leads the North Tartan TNT in points with 6, and so a 2-1 North Tartan lead here as TNT have to play back in their own defensive end. I'm sure North Tartan fans would not mind if I continue talking about polar bears insofar as it keeps putting goals onto the scoreboard, but nevertheless we'll stop doing that. Turnover in the neutral zone. Can be walked all the way back here to the blue line. Raiden with a wristed shot through, hits the near side corner. Ramsbacher had the puck first, now it's taken into the corner boards right near camera number 3 on that near side. As the time trying to free the puck there, it's still loose, now it's really loose. And it pulls all the way back here again to the blue line. Raiden, shot through, easy save for the goaltender. Barber through a stick screen, and a face-off again to the North Tartan end.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a check down there. I think of someone North Tartan there kind of got away with against the Hastings forward, but nice save on goal. You know, no one was in front of her, no one was screening her, so it was a pretty easy save. She just was able to swallow up.
Face off to the right of Barber. It's won by Rachel Novak all the way off to the far side as North Tartan looks to start the breakout once again. Ettlinger, the last goal scorer, turns the puck over here on a centering pass in front, all the way back to the blue line again for Raiden, and the puck hits high off the glass. Backhanded centering attempt comes here to the near side half wall. Hansen back again for Raiden. Barber reaching out, puck is still loose, and then she lifts it. A gift from the goaltender Barber. Lauren Skov has 2, and we're level at 2.
Yeah, she didn't just lift it. She just decided, you know, I'm going to put this upstairs, top shelf. You know, that's what a skilled player does. They're able to do things like that. The puck was just sitting right there in front of her. You know, the North Tartan goaltender wasn't able to keep a hand on it, and ends up in the back of her net.
So Lauren Skov with her 3rd goal of the season and the 2nd of the game ties the game at 2 between North Tartan and Hastings. Again, the 2 teams have played relatively close contests each of the last 2 seasons. A 1-goal win and a 2-goal win for North Tartan last season. Then down the length of the ice, the arm is up for icing, and we'll have another face-off in the Hastings end. So 13:53 remaining, 2-2 the score here, 2nd period.
As we expect, you know, this is going to stay a close game. I think we're going to expect maybe a 4-3 type of final score.
See there, the junior forward, Lauren Skov, now with 3 goals on the season, that ties her for the team lead for Hastings. And the face-off to the right of Dubé. Now the Raiders are onside. Face-off won by North Tartan. Puck controlled here by Rossler, working down to the corner boards as they try to center the puck back in front. Gotten to here first by Hastings as they try to start the breakout back the other way. Kylie Gruden into the attacking zone. Shot on Barber, makes a stick save as the puck's still loose to the left of the goaltender. Gotten to here by Rosenthal. Loose puck recovered here by Tabaka. Then further up ahead for Anderson through neutral ice. Down the length and had gained the red line, so icing waved off. Dubé left the puck behind the net here. It's gone to here by Hubbard. Past Rosenthal, too far. As North Tartan looks to regain the attacking zone. Puck fluttered on in It's off the end boards and a short angle chance into the glove of Dubé. Great puck awareness by North Tartan as they look to try to pull back in front. But the goaltender Dubé makes a save.
The puck just kind of floated out onto the side of the net there, and it was great awareness for the forward to recognize that it was going to be coming out right there and was able to get a stick on it and throw it on net.
Face off to the left of Dubé. It's won again by North Tartan. Knuckle puck on goal there as the puck again leaks back through center and a chance back for Ramsbacher. Ramsbacher gaining speed through neutral line, tries to go high glove side, but picks up her own rebound. Ramsbacher centering pass in front, recovered here by Ettlinger for North Tartan, who scored the last goal here in the second for North Tartan. We were all tied at 1-1 before an Ettlinger goal at about the 1:30 mark. And then the Skov goal at the 2:51 mark has made it 2-2. Far side too strong for Ettlinger. Pass onto the far side. Lambert trying to top into the corner. Ettlinger taken to the boards by Ramsbacher. And then again, walking away with the puck here again. Ettlinger put back up into the glass. All the way back down. The arm is up for icing. And then waved off by the far official, Matty Daly. First two for Hastings, too far on the breakout pass for Petrick back into the neutral zone. Delayed offsides call, recovered by North Tartan, giving them some time to reset. Rachel Novak off to the far side of the skates there as the Raiders try to change right near their near bench and sent back into the North Tartan end. First to it is North Tartan for Novak. Trying to put the puck here onto the near side, goes off the stick there of Sia Claus back through neutral ice and then recovered again by Hastings in their own defensive end. Hubbard, pass further up ahead for Hansen as the Raiders try to regain the zone, then turnover here, but again, great move to be able to cut back there for Radin. Radin trying to centering pass in front through the blue paint, comes back to the half wall. Puck picked up again here by Martinez as she tries to break out of the zone and then into the skates of Martinez and the break back on again, but a turnover made by Novak for North Tartan. Back to the defensive end. Can be recovered by Hastings as Hansen tried to go D to D. Off to the far side, right near the North Tartan bench. There's almost too many skaters there for North Tartan. Hastings picks back the puck up onto the far side as it goes back into the attacking zone again here for North Tartan. The Sea Clowns tried to play the puck further and now a chance back the other way for Hastings. Lauren Skov looking for the hat trick bid, but a beautiful defensive play made by Peyton Schwantes. Now the arm is up for the official again, and Hastings will head onto the power play for the second time tonight.
Yeah, once again, you can't check in girls hockey in boys. That probably would have been a good, clean hit, but in girls you can't check. And I love to see the physicality that, girls can come out, they can show that they can play tough too, just like the boys can. But unfortunately, that's a penalty. It's going to be easy for the ref to call all day.
The penalty assessed to Kira Siaklas, 2 minutes for tripping the official call. Again, North Tartan, not a very heavily penalized team, as so far this season, coming into play today, they'd only gotten a total of 14 minutes of penalty time. And again, the stat that stands out for you and is probably inaccurate on the Star Tribune Hockey Hub. Big save by Barber on the second chance, followed through as it's loose through the blue paint. Trying to finish the chance back off on the short side was Petrick. Walk back here again, Jada Hansen. Again, North Tartan reported on the Star Tribune Hockey Hub where most high school hockey teams keep their stats as 33% rather, on the penalty kill. Working back down and low, trying to draw another penalty there was Ramsbacher, but the puck taken away now on a 2-on-1 rush back for North Tartan if they hurry, but penalty killers are tired near the end of the shift. Recovered in the defensive zone, back here onto the far side again for Petrick. Getting back through center, 9:57 remaining here, second period, 1:05 remaining on power play time to Hastings, and then flung back down the other way. 2-2 the score here. Again, a pair of goals for Lauren Skov for Hastings as the arm is back down again, and goals by Novak and Ettlinger for North Tartan. Battled for behind the net. Can be recovered here again by Hastings with 43 seconds remaining on their power play time. Petrick gaining the blue line into the attacking zone, trying to work in on Barber. Ooh, nice move, and Barber makes a strong save, and then it cannot be finished off by Eva Hale on the short side. Puck gone to again here by Bergquist. Back down and low, nice play by Gruden. Bergquist again on the centering pass attempt. Gruden with the recovery on the block shot there by Schwantes. Rung around the corner, boards off to the far side with 17 seconds remaining on the power play time. Back to the near side again for Bergquist for Hastings. Bergquist gaining the blue line. Denied by Schwantes as the puck leaks back through center. And that'll effectively kill another power play here for North Tartan. So again, 2 power play chances for Hastings in this hockey game. Both have been scoreless. As the puck goes off the side of the net, Barber will reach with it with the blocker. And we'll have another defensive zone draw.
That's a good power play for Hastings. There's a lot of mad scrambles in front of the net. Unfortunately, they couldn't put one in the back of it, but that's something that they can build off of if they get back on the power play, and of course that can help get them some momentum right now too.
Again, both teams coming into today's game off of different ends of lopsided coins. A 8-0 loss to the Gentry Academy Stars for North Tartan their last time out, and a 8-1 win against Visitation for Hastings in their last time out. From a sharp angle, trying to put the puck in was Lauren Scove. Still the puck loose behind the Hastings attacking zone net. Puck recovered by North Tartan as they fling it back through the center. Hubbard going back into the attacking zone, trying to carry it there on the short side for Hastings. Hubbard looking for a centering pass in the redirection there off the stick of Jada Hansen, but not quite enough. Scove back further for Hastings, taking the task in the corner there by Novak. Still loose. Starting to break out again here for North Tartan is Ettlinger. As it goes all the way back on the far side, first to it again, here's Rosenthal for North Tartan. Puck lost briefly before Claren picks it up here for Hastings. Picked up again here by Rosenthal, loose puck there through the skates. Scove will flip it off the glass and back out through the center where North Tartan able to pick it up again. Aaron Young put the puck further back along now as they were looking to try to feed Novak back into the attacking zone. Now chance back the other way. Lauren Scove with the drag and the score! A hat trick for Lauren Scove, and the Raiders take a 3-2 lead.
That was great patience to outweigh the goalie there, All she did was kind of just drag it around a little bit, and the goalie flopped down, and all she had to do was put it upstairs once again.
That's the second goal this period, but just a great individual effort by Lauren Scove. Talk about making the goaltender make the move first, and a great job to make the goaltender Barber drop down that quickly and then just lift the puck over the high side. So 3-2, Hastings takes the lead. This is the second time they've held the lead here tonight. As the puck back into the defensive end for Hastings, they try to field it back out, tied up near the half wall. Can be recovered here again on the near side for Maddie Daly. Daly looking near side half wall, a little bit of a give and go there, but the puck loose back into the slot before it's picked up again off the half wall. Another penalty coming. It'll be another power play upcoming here for Hastings through neutral ice. Kiki Radin working onto the far side wing, trying to work around Schwantes, trying to get closer to Barber. Radin's again centering passes. It's touched by the forward Lily Wald, the freshman. And we'll have another power play upcoming here again for North Tartan.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be another checking call there on number 5, Anderson. I don't know how many calls is that for checking now, maybe potentially this game, it's a lot. That's definitely something you don't want to do, is go on that penalty kill when you've just you just gotten scored on. Hastings is taking the lead. The last thing you want to do is get on the penalty kill, but you got to bear down and get gritty and hopefully kill this off.
Well, as far as Tartan really dominating the last part of that first period, Hastings certainly has been dominating the pace of play here for the last 2 to 3 minutes and has looked really strong in the second period.
Yeah, I'd say because, they've had those, their first power play, it's really when it's helped turn it around for them. They were definitely turning it on. We're definitely controlling a lot of play in the zone, and they have the chance to really extend the lead here now.
We're going to have another power play here, and the Racing's haters' parents in front of us don't like it. It's going to be holding. No, it's Tartan parents that don't like it.
I don't even know if...
The Tartan door is open.
Nope,
no, it will be a Hastings penalty. So the power play again, abbreviated for Hastings as Lexi Ramsbacher will head to the box.
My guess is I think she got a little bit frustrated in the corner there. Felt like she was being held or checked, and she probably retaliated. Refs will get you every time on the retaliation. You kind of have to have some discipline to not take those penalties.
So this already the 8th penalty of the game for both of these teams. As it'll be 4-on-4 time for another minute and 25 seconds. Then again, another short power play upcoming for North Tartan. Off the draw. Chance again on the give and go. As Radin puts the puck further up ahead there for Bergquist in the attacking zone. Michaela Bergquist running it back, trying to center it further before it's taken away here by North Tartan as they look to start the breakout back the other way. Radin intercepts the puck before again Bergquist tries to send it back into the North Tartan defensive end. 1 minute remaining on power play time. Shots on goal are up on the scoreboard. However, briefly they may remain there. 11 for North Tartan. No shots on goal put up so far for Hastings, although that may have just been an error as far as putting the penalty player in the shots on goal spot as opposed to the actual shots on goal. Again, we'll have those for you at the intermission.
There's definitely been more than 11 shots on goal for either team, I would say.
Ettlinger, pass further up ahead. Icing is called as they were looking to spring Elena Martinez into the attacking zone. So another face-off in the North Tartan end. 30 seconds remaining on 4-on-4 time before 24 seconds of a power play for North Tartan. So far, 0 for 3 on the power play is North Tartan today when they get that power play time. Face off to the left of the goaltender Barber. One by Hastings goes all the way back through center where it can be covered again here by Hubbard. Hubbard cuts it back onto the near side as Zaruba tries to send the puck back into the defensive end for North Tartan. Recovered here by Ettlinger. Off to the far side corner for Rosenthal, trying to start the breakout here for the TNT. For Rosenthal cuts it back again. Backhanded play through center from Martinez, intercepted here by Hastings as they will try to hold the clock as much as they can. And now North Tartan back to full strength. So the short power play will be 22 more seconds here for North Tartan as they have to get the puck out of the defensive end first. Ettlinger, pass further up ahead, looking further for Martinez as she cannot cradle that puck as it goes right near the official's crease and then back into the North Tartan end. So 5 seconds remaining on the power play time now to North Tartan. And then back in the attacking zone again, Ettlinger. Ettlinger working her way in, cuts it back there at the far circle. Ettlinger all the way for Rosenthal into the slot. Has to cut it back to the blue line, send off the half wall. Plays give and go again on the near side with Young. Twisted shot through and Dubé makes a strong save. Puck back again into the corner. Double time once again. They're a centering pass, very strong on that pass past everybody. And back through center ice where they can reset again. 3:58 remaining here in the second period. A hat trick for Lawrence Gopher Hastings, giving the Raiders a 3-2 lead. Now a chance back the other way. Martinez, she scores! Beautiful goal, not Martinez. Jillian Tabaka with the shot. And we're all tied up at 3.
Like I said at the beginning, after I believe Tartan's second goal, all the shots have been on the ice, while these last 3 goals have been on up in the air, top shelf. What a nice shot, just top shelf. You know, goalie didn't really have much of a chance on a shot like that.
Well, if you like goals, this is the place to be, especially high-quality goals. Some beautiful chances and opportunities for Jillian Tabaka there, as that'll be her 4th goal of the season, setting the pace for each of the North Tartan TNT players, as she has the most on North Tartan so far this season. She also led the team a year ago with 8 goals in 25 games played. As far as returning skaters are concerned, Hastings trying to gain possession back at neutral ice. They'll try to take it away here again. And then another chance back in, and then a fluttered shot missed wide to the net to the left. So 3-3 the score here. A very competitive game. As a puck back down to the North Tartan end. Can be dug out there back to the far side. All the way back through center for Kiki Radin. Radin lost a handle on it, has to go back again defensively to Ariana Claren, who flings the puck back down to the defensive end, and another face-off upcoming in the Hastings defensive zone. So 2:57 remaining, 3-3 the score. Here from Tartan Arena on a chilly Friday night.
You know, both these teams have had some great resiliency going throughout this game. Neither of teams have been back down when they've been down by a goal, and they've continued to put pressure on. And so it's gonna shape up to be a really great third period.
Ettlinger flung the puck to the far side, cornered, stuck out of the half wall. Picked up again here by Bergquist. It's flipped back in again for Hastings, trying to start the breakout back in their own defensive end. Puck free, the centering pass in front with no receiver, but first to it again there. Martinez spun through, and a chance on the goaltender Dubé, missed wide to the right. Intercepted through center, can be picked up all the way again. Defensive recovery here by Ettlinger. Ettlinger back into the attacking zone, so the goal scored for North Tartan. It started with Riley Novak back at the 15:38 mark of the first. Then goals by Ettlinger, and then most recently Jillian Tabaka, the junior, pacing the offense for North Tartan. Slap shot on there by the goaltender off the shot of Manny Daly, and another face-off coming in the North Tartan end. For Hastings again, 3 goals, all coming in succession by the junior number 10, Lauren Scove. So face-off coming here to the right of Barber. As it'll be Petrick and Tabaka on the draw for their respective schools. No, it won't be. It was Aruba that one instead for Petrick. Wide open in front. Good save by Barber, who drops down again to the butterfly. The whistle blows. We'll have another face-off in the North Tartan defensive end. Interesting again to watch the goaltending of Alex Barber in that almost immediate drop into the butterfly and just spread out over the crease.
Yeah, it's going to be something that to watch, and Hastings takes note of, as we saw there for number 10, Lauren Scove. She, 2 of her goals came from just being patient and putting the puck upstairs. Specifically that, specifically that third one.
Distant shot through. Barber stays high and makes the save there. Comes all the way back to the near side again. Raiden risks the shot through on a one-time drive attempt there. Back through center, Tabaka. Put the puck further up ahead for Anderson before it gets loose here at neutral ice. Intercepted play there again. As North Tartan tries to carry the puck back into the attacking zone before it's dumped back into the far side corner with 1:20 remaining here in period number 2. Raiden hit a couple of sticks and icing is called, and another face-off towards the Hastings net. Again, upcoming schedule for North Tartan, their next 2. A week from Thursday, they will be at Henry Sibley and St. Paul Public Schools before a very difficult contest against the 15th ranked Rochester Lourdes team 1 week from today at 5 p.m. on next Friday. Face-off won by North Tartan as they control in the attacking zone. One all the way back here again for Ettlinger. Ettlinger trying to go onto the far side. Played here by Lambert, tried the shot line to the left. And then recovery here again by Hastings as they try to start the breakout. Lauren Scove cutting back onto the far side wing as she gains admittance into the attacking zone, but turned the puck over on her way there. Ettlinger takes the puck away. Now with numbers if North Tartan realizes it, and they do. Ettlinger through center. Long ways out. Shot on goal save made by the goaltender Dubé. 34 seconds remaining here in period number 2. Into the corner. Trying to carry that puck out again there for Hansen with Scove sitting right at the red line. Held in here by Rosenthal. Rosenthal cutting it back, going far side for Ettlinger. Hops over her stick. Then she'll have to field it back down to the far side corner. Played first by Hastings as they'll send it back onto the far side. Scove trying to start the breakout, but again lost a handle on it. Recovered there nicely by Madden Hansen. Then back into the neutral zone here with 5 seconds remaining. And a good recovery there by Ettlinger to take it behind the net and wind the clock down here on a very goal-filled and a very eventful second period.
Yeah, another good period by these 2 teams. Back and forth, a lot of good action. A little bit less penalties, but still some penalties in that period. And the third period is going to be intense.
Pair of goals for the junior number 10, Lauren Scove, for the Hastings Raiders. And then goals by Alyssa Ettlinger and Jillian Tabaka for North Tartan. And that's how we've gotten to 3-3 after 2. We'll be back to recap the second and the first for that matter. This is your home for North Tartan TNT Hockey.
patrol. Wait, what's that?
A hawk feather?
That's right, baby.
His job is important.
But this is what matters most.
Wash, washy, wash, washy, wash, wash your hands. Scrub them while you sing this song. Wash, washy, wash, washy, wash, wash. Rub your hands and fingers in the places in between. Using soap and water makes your hands so clean. Wash your hands. Great job, you're almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Taking care of yourself is also taking care of others. We are all in this together.
Look!
911, where's your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened? Your friend's not breathing. Please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
In 2010, Liz was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. After losing her job due to treatment, she was left with few options. A housing voucher gave her hope that she could find a place to live with her daughter. To her surprise, that same voucher would result in her being denied housing.
I felt so dejected and ashamed. It was shocking to me that people actually just discriminated against you for the type of income you were utilizing to pay your rent.
Now, thanks to a new law in New York State, it is illegal for people like Liz to be denied housing based on their source of income. Do you use non-wage income such as veterans or disability benefits, Section 8 vouchers, or child support to pay for housing? If you suspect discrimination, call 1-800-788-9898 to contact the New York State Office of the Attorney General or visit endincomebiasny.com.
I am at this point proud to say that I am using my voucher and a proud renter of an apartment where my daughter and I are very happily living.
Food, it brings us together, inspires joy, and gives us life. But we can't forget that during this crisis, over 37 million people don't have access to nutritious food. That's 1 in 12 seniors and 1 in 7 children. In fact, millions of kids aren't able to receive a free or reduced price school lunch right now. The good thing is, we can all help. Learn how you can get involved at feedingamerica.org. When we help each other, we nourish ourselves, our families, and our communities.
Hi, I'm Anne Margaret. I went to Vietnam to entertain the troops in 1966 and 1968. My guys, my gentlemen, if you lived through the Vietnam War era, you know the impact that the war had. But today, we are in danger of history being lost. Current generations know very little about the war or the people who served. As more of our Vietnam vets pass away each day, their stories are being lost to history. Together, we can change that. The Vietnam Veterans Memorial Fund is the organization that built the wall. It works to ensure that future generations will understand the war's impact. Let's help keep the promise that the wall was built on. Never forget. Visit vvmf.org to find out how you can get involved.
Aplenty in the second period as after 2 periods of play, North Tartan 3 and the Hastings Raiders 3. Alongside Allison Vogt, I am Alex Westhead reporting to you here. Hello, come on through. Here on this beautiful Friday night. We want to say hello to some folks watching on Facebook. The beauty of cellular devices is that we can see who's watching. So we want to say hello to Daniel Duggan watching from Monticello, Minnesota. No doubt supporting his, hopefully his brother, who is the head coach of Hastings. We want to say hello to Mary Ann as well, watching from Byron, Minnesota. And very special wishes to Melissa Kurtz, Allison's mother, my future mother-in-law, and a very happy 50th birthday to Melissa just this past week here. We're looking very much forward to spending time with you over the course of the next week. So Allison, offensively for Hastings, a very powerful, potent offense all run through Lawrence Cove.
Yeah, she's looked great tonight. You can tell that she's definitely moving the puck with confidence. As she's moving through the ice, she is definitely making some moves. And here's a North Tartan goal. Beats the goalie on the far side there.
Well, it was Lauren Scove again for Hastings. Just beautiful awareness and patience. The key word to use there with Lauren Scove, and she got both of her goals just by being patient.
Yeah, right there, she was just definitely patient, outweighted the goalie, and was able just to put it up top shelf after the goalie had flopped down into the ice. And then here, another beautiful top shelf, as they say, where grandma hides the cookies, shot. And so that's how we got to 3-3 tonight.
Jillian Tabaka and the senior, Alyssa Ettlinger with the goals again through 2 periods. Shots on goal for North Tartan 14 and for Hastings 20. Again, lots to look forward to for both of these teams. The goals have been flying and the offenses have been firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, both these teams, and as we saw through that period too, the intensity has definitely ramped up, and it's going to only ramp up here in the third period. Both these teams are ready to go. Once again, we had a couple more penalties, a lot more physical play, which is great to see. So I'm excited to see what happens here in the third period.
Again, hello to the 23 of you watching on Facebook.com/Suburban Community Channels and the 40 of you watching on YouTube.com/SCC as well. Again, you take a look at this North Tartan Co-op, separate programs until 2015, but since unified out of a very competitive Metro East Conference, a lot of great names and a lot of historic scorers for North Tartan TNT.
Yeah, of course, as we talked about at the top of this game here is, what's it like when you have to, when you combine here together in 2015, 2016, how you kind of go from crosstown rivals in a way to being teammates. And, clearly this team has done that. They started off really strong there with 15, 10, and 1 record. And then, of course, as they going through the seasons, still having pretty good seasons and up till today, they're 1-2. They could easily come out 2-2 tonight and even it up. They haven't had a lot of chance to play, so this team has a lot of potential.
You see there, again, the name Maddie Sia-Claus, the all-time leading scorer for North Tartan with 26 goals from 15 to 17, and also the leading assist getter for North Tartan with 26 assists from 15 to 17 as well. We'll be back in just a few moments as we look to start the third period. 3-3 the score after 2 periods of play. This is your home for North Tartan TNT Hockey.
Hello, I'm Gary Sinise. Nearly 3 million Americans served in Vietnam, and more than 58,000 have their names inscribed on the wall. Those that pay the ultimate price in service to America. The veterans who returned home are now passing. Current generations know very little about the war or the people who served. As more of our Vietnam veterans pass away each day, their stories are being lost to history. It's time to remember their service and sacrifice before it's too late. The Vietnam Veterans Memorial Fund, the organization that built the wall, works to ensure the legacies of all Vietnam veterans are preserved for future generations. I'm asking you to help keep the promise the wall was built on. Never forget. Visit vvmf.org to find out how you can get involved.
Every empty seat at a concert, game, or special event is a missed opportunity to say thank you to America's heroes. Donate your extra tickets to VetTix. Give something to those who gave. Go to vettix.org.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
There are thousands of dogs and cats housed in shelters that need your help. Local shelter professionals and volunteers give their heart and soul to help unwanted animals and deserve your support. Americans give millions every year to national animal organizations, but unless you give to your local shelter, you can't be sure that money will make it to the pets that need it most. Adopt, volunteer, and give to your local animal shelter. To find your local shelter, go to humaneforpets.org.
Do you remember our first group photo? This is it. Smiles all around, even though we were all nervous.
Who could have imagined that our first weekend together would soon turn into a lifetime of memories?
You're an amazing young man. Your brothers and sisters really look up to you. They're a big brother.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
You know, it took 20 years, and I got my third child, who was 17 at the time.
There's so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
I ain't never felt so much love before in my life.
From Tartan Arena, 3-3 the score between the Hastings Raiders and the North Tartan TNT. Alongside Allison Vogt, I am Alex Westad. These two teams will play again on Saturday, March the 13th at the Hastings Civic Arena at 4:30 p.m. as they play twice every year as conference opponents. Speaking of conference opponents, the North Tartan TNT have connections with the Division III MIAC in the state of Minnesota, as head coach Jamie Nowicki in her first season for North Tartan and the TNT, a player for the Hamlin Pipers in St. Paul, Minnesota. The JV head coach Jeanette Bielke, also a MIAC former All-Star, having played for the Augsburg University Augies just as recently as last year. And of course, a recent graduate from North Tartan as well, Zoe Colshaw-Klein, currently playing for St. Benedict's University out of Collegeville and St. Joseph, Minnesota. Third period of play. Ready to get started again here. Very fast-paced back and forth action. Again, important for North Tartan. The third period, a period in which they have not scored very many goals. Only 2 goals scored for them and 1 goal surrendered by North Tartan in the third period. Again, you see their head coach, Timothy Duggan, his second season as head coach of the Hastings Raiders. And the all-time winningest coach in Hastings Raiders history is Jeff Corkish from 99 to 16 with 250 wins. Tim Duggan, again, a coach since 97-98 with Totino Grace and has been coaching around. He said in an article as posted to rivertowns.net down there in Hastings that he bounced around to 5 or 6 different teams before settling at Hastings. Again, no changes in goal. As again, you see there, the difference maker for the Hastings Raiders, Lauren Scove, with 3 goals tonight, 4 on the season. That now leads the Raiders in goals scored. For the Raiders looking for their first win in Metro East Conference play, 1-5 coming into play there tonight. And the face-off at center ice. And once again, we're underway here from Tartan Arena on this Friday evening. Back into the defensive zone for Hastings. They will have to go back to reset. Kiki Radin here to the near side again for Maddie Daly. Going back off to the far side again for Radin. A little bit further, but the puck intercepted there by Rosenthal. Chance again for Martinez. Trying to fling the puck back in further before it's held in again by Rosenthal. Sent through there, bouncing puck on the fresh sheet of ice. It's held down by the goaltender Dubé in an early faceoff.
Tartan's coming out here with a push right away. You know, to kind of continue what they had going on at the end of that second period there, and you know, trying to get shots on net. Of course, that one just kind of floats by, and the Hastings goalie smartly covers it.
3 goals by Lauren Scove for Hastings and goals by Novak as a chance back in the attacking zone, defended beautifully by Peyton Schwantes. Taken back the other way here again by North Tartan. Rossler Left the puck further for Tabaka, can be taken and then pushed back into the defensive end by Siaklos. Tied up into the corner. Anderson trying to free the puck before it's grabbed here once again by Lauren Skov for Hastings. Skov will have to cut back down along the goal line. Backhanded clearing attempt near the half wall, then leaks back through to center. It can be picked up again by Schwantes out of her defensive end, the sophomore. For the North Tartan TNT, again a cooperative just between North and Tartan, no other schools participating in this co-op. The boys team for North St. Paul plays as part of a co-op with Minnehaha Academy, which includes De La Salle, as well as the Red Hawks of Minnehaha Academy as the host school. Here onto the near side. Again, shot through, save made by Dubé off of Aaron Young's stick, and comes all the way back again here to Young at the near side circle. Blasts the drive through, and the rebound picked up here as a stick lost out in front for one of the Raiders. Back down and low. Nice little stick handle there. And another wristed shot through Dubé with a loose puck, and it goes back again to the corner onto the far side. Sent back down and low. North Tartan with some good pressure here right now. Into the skates there of Ettlinger. Sent back onto the first side. Skov will have to try to clear it back through center, where it can be picked up again by Ettlinger. Ettlinger, the second goal scorer, first of the second period for North Tartan as they carry the puck back again here in the defensive end. Ettlinger will cut it back. Tied up here near the wall, can be flung back in there by Aaron Young, right in front of us here in our broadcast position, before Hastings able to take it back the other way. Bergquist gains the attacking zone blue line, will send the puck in as it rings around those far corner boards behind the goaltender Barber. For North Tartan, Ettlinger in her skates, all the way back to the far side again, and a chance for Radent. As Radent working her way on in, a center pass in front, big save by the goaltender Barber, who holds on for a defensive zone draw.
You can tell she's feeling some confidence on that one when she came out to save it. She kind of had a little bit of a flare with her glove, and you love to see when a goalie has confidence like that.
Face off to the right of Barber. 14:30 remaining here in this third period. 3-3 the score. Again, these two teams played to a one-goal game and a two-goal game in their two regular season matchups back in the 2019-20 season. As a puck controlled again here by Hastings onto the near side. Sent back down and low again, and a chance for Petrick. Tied up in the corner near the entrance to the ice playing surface. North Tartan trying to start the breakout here onto the near side, where it can be gathered up again here by North Tartan as they look to start the breakout back again. Rachel Novak gaining the blue line into the attacking zone before the puck taken away briefly by Hastings, and then loose out in the front of the goaltender Dubé is recovered here by Ava Hale. Hale into the attacking zone here for the Hastings Raiders, trying to work around Schwantes. But a good stick in the lane. Wow, what a chance for Hastings off of a point-blank shot from Petrick, and the save made by the goaltender Alex Barber.
And the North Tartan defense just got caught puck watching the right behind the net. Did not see her kind of sneak down into that spot. She was wide open. No one was on her at all.
Alex Barber, aside from Lauren Skov's patience, has been very strong tonight for North Tartan. Puck cut back again here for Tabaka. Further up ahead now is North Tartan. Looks to start the break here onto the near side. Rossler trying to puck in again for Tabaka, who falls down to her knees, and puck covered out of the corner again by Jada Hansen. Down and low again, Maddie Daly. Into the half wall. Daly moves puck out of her own defensive zone, trying to carry back, but a good stick reach there in the attacking zone, and the shot on Dubé is held by the goaltender. Off the stick there of Ella Rossler. 13:10 remaining here in this third period.
Yeah, turnover, right inside the blue line there is kind of what forced, will kind of give Tartan that chance there. Those 2 feet on either side of the blue line, one of some most important feet on the ice. You have to get the puck in or out, depending on whatever side you're going on.
Face off to the left of Dubé, controlled by Hastings as they ring it around to the near side. Ettlinger with the puck recovery. Nice move to try to send it back in, but a great stick again in the lane there by CC Bernard, sends it back down and low. Martinez has her stick lifted by Daly. Again, they'll work for and battle for it here down and low right near the end boards. Martinez lost that puck as it can be taken here cleanly by Bergquist through neutral ice out of their own defensive zone. And then Bergquist flips the puck in again right near the North Tartan bench. Ettlinger first to play it for North Tartan in the TNT. As they try to carry it back there, missed on the centering pass attempt again, and then blocked off the stick of Rosenthal in front of the North Tartan bench. Centering pass in front, still loose in the skates. Rosenthal recovers as they try to clear back through center. Held in at the blue line by Raiden. Kiki Raiden trying to work out her way on it. Cuts it back low behind the North Tartan goal line. Raiden from the corner, sent back down and low again, where it can be reset here by Bergquist. A centering pass in front through the skates of a couple of players, and Kylie Gruden could not get a stick on it. Another chance again, beautiful block off the shot there of Cece Bernard. And the puck again in the skates of Rosenthal. Again Bernard with a chance, but a stick block there by Martinez. Recovered here by Ettlinger. Skating out of the North Tartan defensive end here with 1:11:42 remaining in this third period. Ettlinger, nice stick move, but collapsed did the Hastings defense. Puck into the skates, played there by Raiden, off to the far side, trying to fling it back through center. Now a break into the attacking zone here for Petrick. Petrick working in and out of the glove of the goaltender Barber. Now a chance in the counter attack for North Tartan. Through neutral ice, Siaklos put the puck further back there again for Novak, who scored the first goal for North Tartan. Now another counter attack again here for Hastings. Claren with a shot. Barber makes a save, another kick save, and a beauty. As the puck again tied up there and down low behind the goal line. Now it's loose and recovered by North Tartan. Siaklos through center, working around the Hastings defense, and a nice move to get free. Siaklos with the center, beautiful intercept there by Petrick, and again back the other way. Caitlin Petrick, the active leading goal scorer in Hastings Raiders history, with 21 goals, good for 8th all-time in Hastings history. Again, thanks to the Hastings Raiders website for their statistics and their history. Down and low. Played there by Rosenthal. Further for Tabaka as she starts to break out back again for North Tartan. Tabaka through neutral ice. Tries a cross-ice pass, looking all the way onto the far side there for Alexa Anderson. The puck taken again here into the corner by the Hastings Raiders. Maddie Daly put the puck further up ahead for Skov, who has all three goals tonight for Hastings. Skov working in, tried to go high over the blocker, then hit a stanchion out in front and careened back in front of the North Tartan goal before going back to the corner. Off to the far side. Siaklos first to it, puts it into the skates of Anderson down the length of the ice. The arm of the official is up, and icing called again. 9:55 remaining here, third period, 3-3 the score.
There's definitely been some back and forth action here. I would say that I feel like Hastings has had some of the better play in the last few minutes. They've done a good job of cycling in their offensive zone and creating a lot of chances out front. Kind of North Tartan kind of has their head spinning a little bit when they get stuck in their zone.
Face off won by North Tartan. They'll send it down the length of the ice. The goaltender Dubé will come out to play it for Hastings. On to the far side, Kiki Raiden. Trying to start a rush back the other way for Hastings. Again, great back and forth, as Allison mentioned, between these two teams. Lost a puck there. Now it's picked up again here on the loose play here again by Zaruba. Zaruba trying to center in front. And then on the second chance opportunity there by Ramsbacher, just missed the net line to the right. Ramsbacher with a nice skate play, cutting it back onto the near side circle. Tried to center a pass back in front again for Raiden before the puck flung all the way back to the blue line. Great glove play made there by Petrick to hold the attacking zone before it's put back down and low again. Zaruba here for Ramsbacher. Trying to find somebody at the point, but taken to task towards the corner by Siaklos. Little backhanded centering pass attempt again for Ramsbacher before a chance back the other way now for North Tartan. Into the attacking zone, Peyton Schwantes has a break into the glove of Dubé, who makes another strong save. Petrick trying to flip the puck off the half wall. Again, the back and forth play that we've seen between these two teams. Is it fatigue, is it tired, or is it just really good offense?
You know, I think it's just, I feel like here in with Hastings, they just had a really good push there, and they're feeling some confidence. And sometimes it's just the momentum of the play, you know. Sometimes it's just, for some reason, you just get caught in your zone. You're not even really sure why, but here we go. Now Tartan has their own chance,
and the whistle will blow. So loose puck just hanging on the outside edge of the glove of the goaltender Dubé. As she will hold on for the face-off draw, coming again in the Hastings end with 8:22 remaining here in the third period. Again, neither of these teams, as you see there again, the head coach for Hastings, Tim Duggan, looking for an explanation as though it looked as though the goaltender's glove had been raised up. Big drive off the face-off. Beautiful passing by North Tartan for the goaltender Dubé, strong on her post. To the half wall. Chance for Hastings again to try to start the breakout, but cannot clear the zone. Recovered here again by Lambert for North Tartan. Tries to send the shot on goal. Recovered again by Lambert. Near side again, Ettlinger. Cuts it back in. Put back down again in low, and then leaks back out through center where it can be gathered up again here by Ettlinger for North Tartan. Near side for Lambert. In her skates, she sends it in as the TNT has to make a line change. Send back down and low here again for Hastings. Gerlach. Lost a puck there on a strong forecheck by Anderson. Anderson going back to the blue line again for Sia Claus. Back down and low past Anderson and to the end boards there. We're waiting for the puck and sent right back again by Ella Rossler. Through the skates of Sia Claus and again back through center. Jillian Tabaka gains the attacking zone. To neutralize shot on goal, missed the line to the net. And loose puck again here picked up by Sia Claus for North Tartan. Going all the way to the far side corner, Anderson going back to the blue line again. And then briefly handcuffed, but a great recovery on the line by Hackman for North Tartan. Hackman pinching down again from the point. And again, hello to Ann Hackman, who's watching, who is a big supporter of Suburban Community Channels. Now a break back the other way for Hastings. Trying to play the body and got the shot off there was Jada Hansen. Back again on another chance onto the far side. As North Tartan trying to take the puck back the other way. Tied up along the half boards there. Recovered here by North Tartan as it's picked up again by Hackman down on the end boards. Jada Hansen for Hastings flings it around through the skates of the official on the far side. A centering pass in front and a chance. Big kick save made by the goaltender Barber. And they score! Kiki Raiden with the goal and the Raiders retake a 1-goal lead.
That's just another, great patient shot, shooting upstairs. Great from the high slot there. She was able just to get that through some bodies, and I think the goaltender just didn't see it.
Well, great puck possession here, and again, Raiden just rifles that one home. And I think I'm with you there, Allison. No chance for Barbara. I don't think she saw that shot. But for Kiki Raiden, goal number 4 on the season. Again, retaking the lead briefly from junior forward Lauren Scove. And she has a hat trick tonight. And that gives Scove 4 goals on the season. Also gives Raiden 4 goals on the season. And the Hastings Raiders with a 1-goal lead. Puck tied up near the Hastings bench. Petrick back down the length of the ice. The arm is up for icing, and it is called. So a face-off back in the Hastings end. 6:01 remaining. Again, the most recent goal scored here. Goal apiece in the first, goal apiece in the second. It'd take the miraculous offensive output over the next 6 minutes to come away with 3 goals in the third between each team, but hey, it's hockey, anything can happen. Face-off won by Hastings as they control in their own defensive end. Schwantes with a shot through. Dubé trying to cover up the rebound there. Through, off the pad. Is it loose? And the net's off. Flurry of activity in front of the Hastings goaltender, Lauren Dubé, with the net knocked off, and she's able to stay on the ground again.
That was a good push by Tartan there. Of course, they're not going to back down, as they've shown all game long when they've been down that they are not going to back down, and they're going to go in and get some good chances here.
So again, checking the net front positioning. As the faceoff will be to the right of the goaltender, Dubé. Centering pass on a clearance attempt there into the glove of the strong shot by Elena Martinez. And the goaltender, Dubé, will hold on.
And she did a great job there of making sure that that there wasn't going to be any rebound. She made sure she had that in her glove, and that was a strong glove save for her.
Allison's favorite song is Footloose. The Kenny Loggins version just being played here at Tartan Arena.
I don't know if that's my favorite song, but okay.
Fun facts for everybody watching at home tonight. Off to the corner. Hastings trying to start a breakout back the other way. It's picked up here again here by Siakloff. Back into the Hastings defensive end as they look to start the breakout. Kiki Raiden currently holds the game-winning goal for Hastings if this score holds. Again, a goal for each team in the first, 2 goals for each team in the second. Again, it's unlikely that each team will get 3 goals here in the third, but it would be cool, wouldn't it? Back in the defensive end, Hastings will have to go back to reset. Icing, though, is calm. So I will face off back to the right of the goaltender, Alex Barber, for North Tartan, who, again, has not been helped by the defense at times tonight for North Tartan, as it's been the patience of Lauren Scove on each of the 3 goals that she scored, and then the Kiki Radin shot through traffic. Tough to make a save on that.
Sometimes it feels like Tartan's doing a little bit too much puck watching and not, keeping on their player that they need to be keeping track of. So it does not help, obviously, the goaltender at all much there. But for North Tartan's part, they've also done a great job of making a push when they have gone down by a goal.
Ettlinger carrying the puck here onto the near side, pass further up ahead to Rossler into the attacking zone. Rossler with a shot, and again the glove of Dubé is tested, and Dubé proves that she can handle that shot. And so another face-off in the Hastings end. Again,
So once again there, she's making sure that she wasn't going to give up any rebounds. Of course, there's been some mad scrambles in front of her that fortunately have not ended up in the back of her net, but at some point that luck's going to turn.
This is the 50th year in which Tartan High School has been open for students. Again, North Tartan as a program active together since 2016. Chance for Martinez and a big save by Dubé with the pads. Near side here, Claren looking to start the breakout for Hastings. Flung around the defense there of Schwantis. It can be covered here first by Hackman for North Tartan. Into the skates of Hackman as it's taken away here by Hastings. A centering pass and a chance from a short side angle there. It's loose there. Barber unable to get the glove on it. They try the other side, and no success found there either. Ramsbacher. Near side again here, centering pass in front. They score! From behind the net, Ariana Claren, and the Raiders have a 2-goal lead.
That seems like something that almost kind of fooled the goalie. Here's the replay here.
Again, it looks as though, so not behind the net, but parallel to the goal line.
As they say, you just can throw the puck on net. Good things happen. Shot on goal is never a bad play in hockey. If you have nothing else that you can do, put it on net.
So the senior defender for Hastings ecstatic with their first goal of the season, giving the Raiders a 2-0 lead. Timeout on the ice as North Tartan will take their timeout. It was a goal apiece back in the first as Lauren Scove scored, and then the sophomore Riley Novak scored for North Tartan to finish level at 1. It was level at 3 apiece after 2. 2 more goals for Lauren Scove, and then goals also from Ettlinger and Tabaka for North Tartan. Then a pair of goals here for Hastings in the third period, as Kiki Radin threw a screen, had to make a chance on that save, but was unable to be saved by the goaltender Barber. And then just recently, from parallel to the goal line, first goal of the season for number 9, Ariana Claren, and the Raiders have a 2-goal lead. Hastings coming into the game today through 6 games, averaging 2.5 goals per game. They've doubled that output here tonight. What's worked so well for Hastings?
I think the fact that they well, first off, Laura Scholes has been incredibly patient with the goalie, making sure that she's going to make the first move, and then she's going to find that open ice. But I think just putting pucks on net, sometimes you might hang on to the puck till a little bit too long, or you might try to make the fancy, pretty play that just doesn't click or doesn't work out. Whereas it seems like tonight they're putting anything and everything they can onto this goaltender.
So a 2-goal lead for Hastings with 3:53 remaining here in the third. Upcoming for North Tartan, they will be at Henry Sibley St. Paul at the West St. Paul Ice Arena on Thursday at 7, and then right back here at home 1 week from today against Rochester Lourdes and the Eagles, the 15th ranked Eagles in Class A. Face-off won and controlled here right near the officials' crease as Tabaka carries the puck back into the attacking zone for North Tartan. Trying a little toe drag through the defense, but it's held in again there. Wristed shot through, and again Dubé makes the save off the shot of Madison Rosenthal.
And again, she's making sure that there's no rebound that comes out of that. She swallowed that one up to make sure there wasn't going to be second, third, or fourth chances.
These two teams will take to the ice again on March the 16th. Very close to the end of the season again. State tournaments and section tournaments will take place over the last few weeks of March. On the counterattack again as Hastings looks to add some more insurance here in the late goings. Onto the near side. Puck can be gathered here again by Rossler. Knocked free, and then recovered by North Tartan as they try to carry the puck back through again onto the far side. Tied up right near the near end of the North Tartan bench, as again they fight for it and battle for independent of the play, and now carried back in again into the attacking zone. Ettlinger trying a short angle of her own, and this loose puck there from Dubé as the two teams are battling for it, and we're getting a little more physical than I'm sure both of these teams would like. Back here into the near side. Centering pass on the far side for Radin. As the puck through the officials' crease as Tabaka trying to carry the puck into the zone, and now we'll have a whistle as a penalty will be called. You saw it right near the North Tartan bench, and then again right in front of the goaltender Dubé.
And right again right here, right in front of us. There's been a little bit of extracurriculars going on. Refs tend not like to call stuff in the last 3 minutes, last 2 minutes or whatever of the game, but right here, that was kind of a clear check on Skov. If you're Hastings, you got to keep your cool right now. You're up 5-3. You can't get into the games of, that Tartan maybe want to try to kind of bait you into.
Lauren Skov headed to the penalty box. It starts here where that is a penalty that gets called there, but again, it happened in 3 different places, and I'm sure the argument from head coach again, Timothy Duggan, now on a chance on a short-handed bid back the other way, backhanded shot on goal, and the save has to be made by the goaltender Barber. The argument, I'm sure, from Tim Duggan, where was the penalty near the North Tartan bench? Where was the penalty in front of the goaltender? And why the power play? When it was really both sides that were giving it back and forth to each other.
Yep, those are all fair questions. I'd be asking the same things myself. I'd probably be right in the face right now if I was the coach. Not too happy, but you can't retaliate. I mean, as soon as you retaliate, that is more often than not, that's going to get called by the refs, but not the original penalty. So you can't just get into play in those games.
So 1:32 remaining on the power play time to North Tartan as it's flung back into the defensive end here by Hastings. 2:12 remaining here in the third period. At some point, you think about pulling the goaltender Barber and working the extra skater on to give yourself the 6-on-4. Near side again, Tabaka into the skates. A chance now for North Tartan to capitalize, but fortuitously, it comes all the way back to Jada Hansen, who sends it back into the North Tartan end. With 1:07 remaining on the power play time there. Tied up again there by Jada Hansen. You see there our social media. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, SCC TV, or on Twitter at SCC TV Sports to find out where we will be next, and more importantly, when. In the attacking zone, Martinez, a chance in front, and saved again by the goaltender Dubé. Back to the blue line again, Schwantes sends a shot through. It's loose into the blue paint, and then the rebound picked up again here by Jada Hansen, who puts the puck back down the length of the ice. So 35 seconds remaining on power play time to North Tartan, 1:17 remaining in the third period. Schwantes taken down, and again another power play, so a 5-on-3 upcoming here for North Tartan. And we're gonna have a... Whoa, okay.
Yeah, that one she's gonna go to 100%.
Well, the first penalty by Kiki Radin there, and we'll have some more coming as a result of this, as 2 TNT players will head to the box, as it'll be both Anderson and Ettlinger heading into the penalty box. We'll see what goes up. You can get a chance to take a look. I'd like to see that whole play from the beginning, because I thought for sure that the Radin penalty was a penalty, but then you talk about North Tartan, you have to stay calm in this situation. As you see that puck goes in there, and penalty gets called there, and Radin doesn't like it, so then immediately goes to Ettlinger. Some words exchanged there, and the referee, and then there's, it'll be the rough. I'll get called against Anderson. So an extended conversation between the officials. No time yet on the clock for either, no additional time on the clock either for Tartan or Hastings. Here with 1:13 remaining. Currently 28 seconds remaining on power play time to North Tartan, but I don't expect that to stay.
No, and if you're North Tartan, I mean, you're gonna go, on the power play there. You're about to have a 5-on-3. You can't get into those either. You cannot get into those battles. after the ice or after the whistle, the refs are going to call you on it every time. They've been calling, a lot of penalties already this game. You know this, so it's just part of a discipline issue that, after the game you talk about it as a team, but then you have to have short memories and move on.
One of the things to talk about too, Allison, is you could see this brewing throughout the course of the game. You could see both teams being very physical with the puck, especially on the boards. A number of checking minor penalties called as well. And so North Tartan, you really needed that 5-on-3 there, but more importantly, you needed to capitalize on the power play too. 0 for 5 on the power play will be North Tartan here through this hockey game. So 2 minutes is up currently. I believe that's on the wrong side, as it should be on the visitor side. And what, if anything else, goes up? So it looks like it'll be 4-on-4. Gonna face off one here, so 26 seconds of 4-on-4 time before Hastings gets a chance on the power play. That'll effectively end the hockey game. Schwantes sends the puck back into the Hastings end, where it can be stopped by Dubé here in a minute remaining in the third period. Recovered down and low, Claren with the latest goal for the Hastings Raiders. Chance in front, hits the skate back the other way. Pocket pick back the other way now, but great pursuit here by Hastings as they send the puck back in their own defensive end. Here now as the Raiders return to full strength, so abbreviated power play time to end the hockey game for Hastings. From the near side half wall, Hubbard sends the puck back into the far side as again the official collides with one of the Hastings Raiders down and low. Gathered here by North Tartan as they look to start the breakout, and then back again here for Claren. Far side, Schwantes with a nice play to deny entry to the attacking zone. So it goes back again for Claren. Recovered here by Hubbard. Back defensively for Hastings here with 14 seconds remaining in the hockey game, and Hastings can certainly skate this out if they want to. Scove, star of the game tonight, certainly with 3 goals on the night for the Hastings Raiders, as the puck again near the Zamboni doors as the two players collide. The horn sounds, and the Hastings Raiders walk away with their first win in Metro East play, their second on the season, as Hastings improves to a record of 2-5, and North Tartan falls to a record of 1-3. Allison, we take a look at this and the offensive performance of Lauren Scove and the additional goals by Claren and Radin, kind of overshadowed by the way that this game ended and that aggressive play back and forth between these two teams.
Yeah, definitely right now, you're thinking about the way that this game ended. There's a lot of tempers flaring, but this game was very back and forth. Both teams had great chances going on, and both teams, they also didn't get too down themselves if they went down by a goal. It'll be interesting to see what happens coming up in March when these two teams face each other again.
So the Hastings Raiders advance to 2-5 on the young season. 5 goals on the night, 3 from Lauren Scove to pace the Hastings offense back the other way. Meanwhile, 3 different goal scorers for North Tartan, with Novak, Ettlinger, and Tabaka scoring for North Tartan, as they will take the ice again on Thursday against the Henry Sibley Riveters. Our camera operating crew here tonight: Ian Felix, Kenny Ronan, Stephen Adams, Dean Gross, Master Control Supervisor, back at the studios in White Bear Lake. For David Schuyler, Arlen Becker, and our entire SCC production crew, for Allison Vogt, I am Alex Westad. The final score tonight: Hastings Raiders win 5-3 over your North Tartan TNT. We'll be back next time. This is your home for North Tartan girls hockey.